Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to find the actual leads. You've done your ICP, which is your ideal client profile, and you've identified your niche. So now you're going to go to apollo.io. That's Apollo, APOLLO.io. And this is the lead sourcing platform. I'm going to give you a quick demonstration here. We're only interested in people. So you see on the left tab there, it says people. And here along the side is all of our filters from which we can build our list. So I'll talk you through the main ones here. The email status, very important. Click on verified. If you want a larger list, you can unclick that and it will give you all of the 554 there turned into 1.5K. Something to note, if you get all of these contacts, 2/3 of these lists, these emails will not be verified and you might have a high bounce rate, which is why it's always safer to click verified there. It reduces the number, but it makes your list safer. If you wanted to get the whole list, there are other tools on the market in which you can find the missing emails. For example, anymailfinder.com. That is anymailfinder.com. But you have to pay for that. It's anymailfinder.com. You have to pay for it. It's something like $30 a month. I can't remember in my head. So I'm going to click verified. And then job titles. This is where you want to define, based on your ICP and your niche, who are the people who are buying your services. So you can put any job titles in here: managing director, CEO, owner, human resources director. And if you keep this box checked, include people with similar titles, this will automatically expand your search. So if it's like CEO, it might be CEO and founder. I'm also going to put founder in here, see if this expands our search a bit. Okay, so we've got 929 now. So that jumped it up by quite a lot. Then you're going to go for the next one you're going to look at is the location. So for this search, I put Malaysia and Singapore, but you might have different ideas of where you want to target. And here you can put the number of employees in the company. Now, if you remember your ideal client profile and your niching exercise, you don't want absolutely everyone from all of these specific companies. You might want the small to medium enterprises or the startup ones with only a few employees because they're more likely to purchase. Or you might be targeting multinationals, in which case you tick these ones down here. So it all depends on your ICP and your niche. And then finally, you've got your industry and keywords. This is your actual niche. So health, wellness, and fitness, and I've got hospital and healthcare just for this demonstration. Now, what you want to do is go up to the top bar here and you want to copy this URL. And then you're going to go to AmpleLeads.io. That's AmpleLeads.io. And you can create a free account and it gives you 1,000 free credits. I've already done a couple of searches. I've used my free credits now, but essentially what you do is you paste in the URL there. You type in how many leads you want. This one was for 749 leads, 749. Just ignore this because in yours, you're going to have free credits. The reason why I've only just recently switched to AmpleLeads is because 2 days ago, the app that I was using called Appify no longer scrapes Apollo leads. So this is a workaround. This costs like $29 a month or something like that. So you do that and then you click start scraping and then it'll take a while and it'll give you the lead list, which will look something like this. So export down bottom right, click on Google Sheets and you will see that you get a list of all of the leads. And you can see you've got very useful information: first name, last name, company website, and crucially, the email address of the person you're trying to contact. And it also has the LinkedIn profile. It's got you can see there's their photos there. It's got their job title, the industry, their headline, loads of useful stuff that we're going to use in the next step, which is for personalization for the outreach. So we're going to use most of this, and this is great to put into the CRM as well, where you're going to be able to manage your leads. So one thing that I want you to do here is when you've done this, add a column to the right. I want you to type in icebreaker. This is where we're going to personalize it in the next step. And then one column more to the right. And this is where I want you to write campaign. So this is a campaign tagging, which is going to be very important. We will call this healthcare. And this is for our data management later. You can just double click that or drag that all the way down to the bottom for all the leads. It's taking a while here. There we go. And that's it. Okay, that's all I wanted to show you for the leads. So just to summarize that, you've got finding the leads in Apollo, copying the URL, pasting the URL into AmpleLeads.io, extracting the contacts, and then exporting them into Google Sheets, which is here. And then you've got your list of contacts from which you can work. Just very quickly before I finish, here are 3 other services you can use to find leads. Phantom Buster, I'll let you explore these by yourselves, clay.com, and also snov.io. These are all a bit more expensive, which is why I've shown you the Apollo and AmpleLeads version of how to do it. Okay, so that's all I want to show you. Thanks for listening.